you flip it. So the right side of the zipper is to the right side of the fabric. You start with unzipping the zipper first. You place your stopper. You understand different parts of the zipper? There's a zipper slider, there's a zipper coil, zipper tape, and stopper. Do we know what those are?
Yes.
Zipper slider is the part that you take and slide up and down to open or close the zipper. Zipper tape is the fabric part of the zipper. Zipper coil is actually what, locks in, and then stoppers are up here and down here. That stops the slider from moving up or down. Okay, so we're gonna place this and sew the zipper at 1/2 inch. First thing I would ask you to do is, and if you have your own way to do the zipper and I'm showing it to you differently, I don't really make it mandatory for you to sew it this way. You can just go with whatever you're comfortable with, but I have experienced that this really works. I'm going to do 2 seams. I'm going to do base stitching and then I'm going to do the actual stitching. It helps the zipper from moving, okay, when I'm sewing close to the coil. So 1/2 inch. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that when I place and pin the zipper here, its coil is going to be at 1/2 inch because that's how much seam allowance I have in here. Okay. So once it's placed in and pinned right there, the stopper is 1/2 inch down from the top edge. So this stopper is 1/2 inch in from this edge and 1/2 inch down from the top edge, from the corner. Now I'm going to sew the zipper at 1/4 inch seam allowance. We didn't stay stitch this side, why didn't we? Sorry. Why didn't we stay stitch this side?
Because we overlocked it?
Because we overlocked it, and overlock seam is actually acting as a stay stitching. So we didn't have to do another one. See? It doesn't let it stretch. So just simply, I don't even back stitch here. There's no need to do pins. You can just simply go ahead and sew this in place. How far do you go? Up to your notch. And if you have the right size zipper, then of course as far as you can go. So now it's held in place, and when I open this up and make a seam here, it's not going to shift on the fabric. Have you noticed, like when you sew and shift, the zipper keeps coming in, and by the time you're done, it's one size smaller?
Oops.
Right? So did you use the invisible zipper foot, or did you use the regular, this edging foot?
We never used it.
I've never used the invisible glue.
Okay. Then you need to. I many times use this because I already have it on the machine. This is an invisible zipper foot. You have this in your kit?
No,
You have it in your kit.
I don't.
You don't?
You didn't record that, did you? So how this foot works is that it actually rests. Do you see that there are 2 grooves here?
Yeah.
There's a groove here and there's a groove here. So that groove actually is going to rest on top of the coil to sew it. So open this up and rest it right here. And then all you have to do is just quickly, back stitching here is important. Do you see how it,
That's magical.
Yeah, and then the stay stitching just holds it there.
so stay stitching is holding it there. I don't have to jiggle with it as I'm sewing.
So if you had started with that foot, then you would put the zipper on this side first and then the other side? Is that how you would?
Right. So when I do the other side, then I'm going to use this side of the groove. And then the other side, I'm going to show you how you can just use...
You put it back in there.
Okay. the same foot and use that the same way. So for that, I'm gonna use there's a right edging foot and there's a left edging foot. So for the other side, I'm gonna use the other one. What do I do is place that here, place the other back so that the right sides are together. And then you can go ahead and just quickly pin so that you know once you have unzipped it, you're not gonna, sometimes you can end up sewing, I don't know, some people do weird things, and I have done that before. You will have like a twist in there, and then by the time you're done sewing, you're like, I don't know how that works. So do this while it's zipped up, and then go ahead and unzip your, and then since you pinned it, it already is kind of held in place. Now you're going to do the exact same thing. Your stopper is going to go 1/2 inch in, 1/2 inch down. Do you see how this foot, that now I changed it to the left siding, so it can actually easily sew and stay on this side. Once again, I'm sewing a basting stitch, so it's not important for me to backstitch if you don't want to.
Could you use the invisible zipper foot for that too?
You could.
I know I asked.
Everybody's
Just
in love with
double
that
checking,
now.
See if I understood it right.
But I'm just going to show you like 2 different ways, because sometimes you don't have enough time to finish a job. Then you don't have to worry about changing the seat. Like right now, I don't have to change the foot. All I can do is now open up this coil, place that in here, backstitch. Now with this foot, you have to keep opening this up and pressing it with your as far as you can go. So now the zipper is sewn to both sides. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to both of these sides together, edge to the edge. Start about 3/4 of an inch to an inch above, right there. The zipper and all of that bulk is on this side, so the presser foot that I have will work right now. Half an inch seam allowance. A lot of people like to switch to the regular presser foot at this point. If your fabric is allowing you to just keep this foot on,
That saves time.
then keep it, because it's going to save you time. Some fabrics are going to keep bunching and those don't work. They need like a wider foot to hold it in place. Then you will need to switch to the regular foot. Now all we have to do is press open.